Hey everybody. So my husband was off recently and we decided to go to the mall and I had so much fun. We went to go costume shopping for her. I know it's only August, but we usually plan for Halloween around August and of course celebrate it in October. But guess where else I went? Guess where I went? I went to Sephora! But of course, before we went to Sephora, we first wanted to go get Aurelia's present I mean her Halloween costume for October, even though it's August, at Pottery Barn Kids. And so we got off the car and walked the mall. Oh, have you ever seen a rocking elephant? I haven't. What is that? I guess that's the horse. It doesn't really look like it. That's kind of funny. I just love this store. Oh, how cute. Little horses. I don't know. It's for sale. This is so pretty. Maybe when Aurelia gets older, that thing on top of her bed is so pretty.
I love the chair too.
Yeah.
I don't like that off-white one because it's kind of like wool.
You don't like this off-white one?
I like the color.
These are cute chairs. Very sturdy.
And these are blankets.
Here's a gray one. I don't know about the gray. What is that? That's a rocking lamb. That's kind of funny. Up there. The rocking lamb. We got her a fairy costume. This time we got her a blue one from Pottery Barn Kids.
From last year is in that little cabinet we have.
Yeah.
Is it?
Hi,
But we put
baby.
her wings that we got up.
Oh,
Nice. So there's like
she
a
is
claw.
acting so good.
So
she just turned
This
2
one
on
we'll
the
put
20th.
Next to it.
Yeah.
Wearing her new shoes.
Yeah,
I think that should be a little helpful.
that'll work. See? Ran much nicer.
There you go, sir.
Thank you so much for your help.
Now we did get her the white chair from Pottery Barn. We got her the blue fairy costume. And then we got this pretty painting that they had for sale for like, oh, I think it was $30. Maybe a little less. And at first we saw just the one, but then we found out you put them together and it makes a rainbow. It's not really showing very well on the camera. It's a rainbow. It looks really pretty. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I just ran upstairs real fast to just show you the painting. So we did get the white chair, and we're thinking of putting it in her room. But we also got, she used it last night. It's slightly bigger than a baby blanket. This is good for like a toddler. Now my daughter wears size 5T, and so she's pretty big. You notice that it has a lot of detail. It has holes in it. It's breathable, yet it's really heavy. I like to put like a slightly heavier cover on her at night to keep her warm, but something that's not too hot. And then I have a thinner blanket underneath. So that's what I put, but it's really pretty. So, but it's a lot bigger than a baby blanket, more like a toddler blanket. So she slept that, and underneath that last night. So yeah, We are at the Cheesecake Factory, and this is a stuffed mushroom. It's good. And she's here with us, Aurelia. She already ate. She's here watching her Hello Kitty. Oh my goodness. So I got like the caramel leche, I think that's what it's called. And then I got a latte at Cheesecake Factory. And now to telling you what I got at Sephora, what you've been waiting for. I got 3 things. Hubby surprised me. I wasn't expecting him to go into Sephora, but he told me that I could, so I was like, yay! And so the first thing that I got, I've been wanting to get, it's part of the Candlelight Glow series, or the Candlelight, I don't know if it was called Candlelight Glow, I think it was called Candlelight, but it's a newer one, well, sort of new, actually. It might be considered old for some of you girls, but like I said, I do shop for makeup, but it's very spread out. Too Faced Candlelight Glow in Warm Glow. Oh my god, when I swatched it, I was like, yes, I have to have it. Heard of it before, but I've never really swatched it in person. So here's what it looks like. It comes in a plastic compact, but very, very pretty looking. Excuse my nails, I didn't really do them. It's like a duo, basically. One side is a little bit of like a champagne gold, and the other side is like a light pink. I like to mix them together, and when you mix them together, it makes a gorgeous glow on your face. It's very, it's not as intense as Becca, because I have been wearing Becca a lot, but just for today, until I run out of my Becca, then I will start using this. But just for today, since I'm talking about it, I'm wearing it today on my face, and it is so pretty. It came with this Too Faced Candlelight Glow how-to guide. It's really not that hard to highlight my face, or it's really not that hard. I do the candlelight inner lights, where I put it in the middle of my forehead and on the far sides of my high cheekbones. I think that's the best way to put it, and then there's 2 other ways to do it. Light of day and night lights. So yeah, comes with that. So that is a Candlelight Glow, and I think it was like $30. I got my Benefit thery're push-up liner. I talked about this once before. I guess I'll do it again for those of you who don't know what it is. It's basically a push-up gel liner. It says it's the first ever lash hugging gel liner pen. The custom AccuFlex tip hugs your lash line for bigger looking eyes in seconds. The closer the line, the bigger the eye. So as you can see, it says it has a angled tip, which helps a lot. Here's what it looks like. I already took the top off. Basically, you would take this orange stopper off, and for the first time use only, you crank it to get it out. It may take a while if it's the first time you're using the pen. I don't know why it takes a while for the gel to pop out, but you crank it and then the gel comes out of here. But after that, after using a second, third time, and after that, you won't have to crank it up that much, maybe like once or twice, but that's it. But I love it. I have it on my eyes. I will probably always buy it. Every time I go into Sephora, I always grab it. So yeah. and it lasts all day. Doesn't wear off, doesn't transfer onto my lid. It isn't waterproof, but it practically is, even though it doesn't say. But I just love it. So I moved to a different room because my baby's taking a nap, and she always goes to sleep after a bath. So my next thing that I got, the last one, is the Kat Von D Shade+Light Contour Palette. So I've been looking at this one for a long time. It was released during the time when everyone was releasing contour palettes. Everybody from Anastasia to Smashbox, Too Faced, I don't know who else, Tarte, you know, everybody. So this is one of the ones that was getting attention. She's very popular. I ended up getting the Too Faced the contour palette way back then, and I loved it. I don't think I'll buy it again because I managed to use only 3 out of the 4 powders, but more of the one with the gray color in it, and that one looks exactly like the Chocolate Soleil. So after I ran out of that palette, I just got the Chocolate Soleil bronzer and just use that as my main contour. So that's what I'm using right now. I have the 2 travel sizes, and they last forever. And then I think it was after that I got the Smashbox, and I hadn't even touched the Smashbox yet. But once I run out of that tiny Too Faced Chocolate Soleil palette, I'm going to use that one, and then I will use this one. Now the good thing about it is this comes with a lot of product. It was $46 at Sephora, and let me show you. I'm trying to open it with one hand, sorry. It has a big mirror. It's a plus side if you care about that. Now the 3 top shades, the middle top shade has like a little hint of what looks like yellow. It swipes on like a light neutral, and they're all on the cool side. They all go on very light. Even the one at the end, that one that looks kind of peachy, doesn't go on like a peachy color. It still goes on very light. And then the one on the far left is the lightest one. And the cool thing about this, I guess because of my skin tone, because really I am a very pale, I look like a pale Spaniard without my makeup, so I kind of warm up my face a whole bunch, you know, than I want. And so I'm very versatile from what I found out from using this. Now I'm only wearing it today just to show you, but after that I'm going to go back to using my Too Faced until it runs out. But today I have it on. Now I was kind of surprised that I was able to use this darker shade on the bottom, on the bottom contours. I was able to use this darker shade, and I mainly used it right here, and very little of it just to make it look more dense, more intense if you like that look. Gosh darn it, I closed again. It has a magnetic closure, which is good, and it's a very strong magnetic close. As for the contour, I mainly use the one on the far left, the one that has a hint of gray. It kind of reminds me of the Chocolate Soleil. I really liked it. But then to my surprise also, I also use the one in the middle. Now the one in the middle is more like a bronze, like a really dark bronze to warm up the face. And like I said, if you're like light and you like to warm up your face, that's a good thing. So yeah, this was a really good palette for me. The thing is that I noticed right off the bat is there's a lot of fallout, so make sure you tap your brush. And which is another thing I regret. I didn't get her brush. It doesn't come with it, but it's meant to be used with this palette, and it was a double-ended one, and I should have got it. But I love it, and here are all the swatches. That is all for today. Please like and subscribe. I am on Instagram, and I'm also on Vine. So see y'all guys later.